I was in law school from 2019 to 2022. COVID, weird times. Let me show you what it's like. Okay, first year. You're split up into sections because the cohort is too big, and with your sections, you take all the same classes. This is sometimes considered the hardest year because everything's so new and there's a steep learning curve. There's usually one final exam that's 100% of your grade, so you better learn quickly. Now, these classes are fundamental doctrinal classes. They're the contracts, the torts, the constitutional, the criminal, and all the other good stuff to get a basic understanding of what law is and get you thinking like a lawyer, which really just means you're structuring your analysis to a bunch of cases, usually into the format of an issue, rule, applying the rule, and coming to a conclusion, and generally being annoying about giving straight answers. Lawyers often say it depends to sound more nuanced and then create this convoluted argument that comes to the same basic conclusion of like, don't break promises or don't stab anyone in the face. Second year. Oh yeah, first year grades are really important for your job prospects for some reason. It's the way it's structured. In your second year, you have something called on-campus interviews or OCIs, where firms, they come to the law school and try to hire a bunch of students for a summer job that leads to a full-time position after you graduate. But because of this timing, the only grades you have so far are your first year grades, and the firms, they don't really know which of these candidates are best, so they use the grades as a proxy to weed out candidates and use the interviews to further weed out weirdos. In your second year, you can finally choose your courses, and you need to start thinking about your career, the areas of law to practice, which clinics, courses, and extracurriculars are going to contribute to your well-rounded education and your legal career. And you're going to get a better handle of how to read cases, manage the stress, and how to write law school exams. The stress of 2L or your second year is mostly about finding the summer job so that you'll have a job when you graduate. The interviews, networking, and grades are a weird system based on, frankly, a lot of historical contingencies, random circumstances, and so much luck. So it's not your fault if you don't get a job during this time. A lot of people don't. But if you do, great job. You lucked out. 3L. 3LOL. 3LOL. If you've secured a job in your second year, you're not doing much. Grades don't matter anymore. You already have a job. What are they going to do? You take the easiest courses and you actually enjoy your time in law school, but the big thing you're stressing about now in this last year is studying for the bar exam. Honestly, you could probably get rid of the third year in law school and nothing much would change. I did my law school during COVID and everything was virtual. I got extremely lucky in many ways in law school. That's led me up to here, and it's given me a lot. This career has made me financially secure. It was a good education. It's given me many options to try other careers if I don't like this. And people raise their eyebrows at parties when they hear what I do. So you get a bit of social status, but don't go into it for that. I don't like this career. I don't like practicing law, or at least in the big law corporate world. We'll see where I land.